Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use the new and improved Badware within the Roblox game Die of Death. For those of you who don't know, Die of Death is finally updated after 10 months, and all the killers except Artful have gotten massive reworks, including Badware. Honestly, his rework is insane, so as an experienced Badware player, I'm going to be showing you how he works, his strategy tips, and fun facts to get to know how he works overall. For those of you who already know about his entire rework, skip to this time, but for those of you who don't, let's do a deep dive into all of his abilities. Now, let's get into some tips and tricks for all of his abilities. For his swing attack, there's not much you can really do with this ability, but it is extremely fast. So if you see a civilian standing still doing an ability of some sort, make sure to spam the swing ability because of how fast it is. When it comes to his firewall bypass though, there's a lot to talk about. First is where you're placing them. You never want to place your PCs in unnecessary areas. You always want to place them at common looping spots and overall in extremely large areas to get the most value. Now when it comes to how you're placing your computers, it becomes a little bit more confusing. On maps like Grandma's Backyard, you always want to have your computers very close to each other because the map is pretty small, so you can get tons of speed boosts. But on maps like HQ, you want to have your PCs a bit further apart because it helps you transport with your bolt ability so you can become faster and get some good damage. Now for bolt, I personally believe you should be using this ability when you have the chance most often. Normally using bolts I prefer that you do not do because it has small damage and it's pretty slow. But when it comes to bolting your PC, I 100% think you should be bolting because it's fast and it's basically free damage, and if you use it correctly, it's almost impossible to miss. For Rift,
do not be afraid to use this ability.
when you realize that one of your PCs is at low battery and is about to explode, there's a good chance that some of your other PCs will also be low as well. So by simply rifting to a PC that's already extremely low, it just gives free battery to all the other PCs, which is very nice. You also want to use Rift to catch up to civilians that already have burnt stamina to get a stamina advantage and take them down. Also, an honorable mention, I just want to say, if you're not getting kills at the beginning of a round, don't think you're doing bad. Badware is a snowball killer after all, meaning he's very weak at the beginning of rounds and gets stronger over time. And yeah, that's kind of everything I need to say about Badware. I know he said something about fun facts at the beginning of the video, but honestly, I don't really care about this clanker, so yeah.